We're being personally escorted back to our
she's parking
personal
right
camping spot here.
Very nice.
Escorted us back. Maybe it's because we told her we hadn't been here since '68. Thank you. All right, we lucked out.
That's awesome.
Thanks. 68. Easter of '68. Yeah, so it got turned into a state park in like '82 or so. It's cold out there and noisy. So, Limekiln stories. Doug Conti had a powder blue VW Transporter. That's the cab, the flatbed, and the fold-down sides. So we're coming down here that weekend. We had these 2 cigars we rolled. We wanted to fill that cab up with smoke, and we did. But it was a lot of work. You know, you're smoking Mexican. You'd be surprised. So we had these 2, I don't know what they were, 1/8 of an ounce each or something. But we had to do it. This is, '68. I don't know when Cheech and Chong did that, but all right. So I don't know how many people came down here. It was like that first Sadie Hawkins Day. Like the entire senior class of Los Altos just went up to San Francisco. Some of us saw Alan Ginsburg. We sat down and smoked some hash or something with him. And so anyhow, that was roughly in the same context we're talking about, '68. So I'd say, 100 of Los Altos, Gary Bacon, Linda Matajek, and a tall blonde English teacher, nice looking. I can't think of her name. That's what I remember. So Doug and I also had this grub worm that was about 6 inches long and looked like a crinkled French fry. We found this thing and brought it down for the party. We waited till everyone was high on acid and brought this thing out on a plate of ketchup. It was wonderful. Babs, Bob Williams, was dancing in the fire. This wasn't like a dangerous fire. And he's going, where am I? My glasses are on fire. Richard Allardyce put a sleeping bag over his head and started talking to Babs. He said he was a 747 flying into LA. I don't know if someone hearing this might remember some of this stuff. Yeah. And we walked back up to these lime kilns. I think we're going to walk back here. I think she let us in just because when I pulled up I said we haven't been here since '68. Yeah. We have to make a choice. We're going to walk uphill. John Muir Trail comment. More fire. So supposedly the name California comes from Cale, calcium, and fornea, furnace. Lime kilns. That's because when the Spanish came up here in the 1500s, that's what this stuff is. I don't know when these lime kilns themselves were put in, but they were finding lime along the coast. Not exactly what I remember. Apparently they've encased them in this metal to somehow preserve them. You put a gel cap over something. Yeah.
I've never seen anybody do that before.
Me either. Hopefully it'll come out okay. No, I don't think so. It's not dark enough.
Okay.
Yes. So whose idea was it that Limekiln was a weekend party zone?